Alright, good everyone. I'll be talking about virtual assistant today. Yeah, virtual assistant is like a remote personal assistant work whereby the worker or the staff does not necessarily have to be there before he or she can execute the project at hand. One good thing, or there are even so many opportunities, several good things about being a virtual assistant because it's a kind of freelance job, the kind of work that you don't really have to be under anybody before you work, and at the same time it's something that you can work from home. It's a kind of opportunity where you can diverse, you give different kind of support to businesses or business owners that might need it. So being a virtual assistant comes in different form. You can work as a content creator, you can work as a you can work for small businesses, big companies, as entrepreneur, and in any aspect of life that you find yourself, virtual assistant virtually uh, 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 encase or en it's combined different fields together and you can easily execute the task at hand. So like I said, you can work remotely, you can provide administrative support, technical support, irrespective of the service being requested for. You can give a customer support, you can give a agent support. In fact, you can be a research support. You can provide research information for the job or for anyone in need of it. But before one can be called a strong, or what makes you a strong virtual assistant usually requires three things. The first one is your professional behavior. The second one is the digital tools that you are using, and the third one is the practical skills that you possess. What I mean by all these ones are, as a virtual assistant, if we are talking about your soft skills, it means your personal and social attributes. I mean, like the way you communicate, your leadership experience, the way you go get along with team, the way you handle things, or the way you approach matters or tasks at hand. So these are part of the soft skills that is expected of a virtual assistant. So when we talk about digital tools, these are the kind of tools that you work with as a virtual assistant, like Calendly, email management, and so on and so forth. Then we are talking about your professional behavior. This, or let me say technical skills, as the case might be. We are talking about technical skills. It means something that you the like your area of specialty, something that you actually learn and you can practice it, or you can use your own technique to execute it successfully. So these are what make you a strong virtual assistant. Then another aspect that we will look into is having a growing mindset. As a virtual assistant, you need to have a growing mindset. Like, you should be open to critics, you should know and expect that challenges will come, and when challenges come you should know how to approach them, or you should be willing to commit yourself to perfect and correct or approach the challenges successfully. You should be open to critics, you should be ready to face challenges, you should be able to improve with practice, and so on and so forth like that. But as a growing mindset, these are what will make you grow well as a virtual assistant. And at the same time, you need to follow like this trend, which is coded with growth. Grow is like a name on it. It means you need to have set your goal. You need to uh, you are definitely going to face reality, like I said. Another thing is you have to weigh your options and you know the way forward. What I mean by having goal is you should know what goals actually is. You should know when you are likely going to execute that goal and how long it's going to take you. If you are talking about reality, like I said, these are kind of challenges that come being a virtual assistant, the way you approach them, the way you execute them. And when we are talking about options, you should know the advantages, the disadvantages, the priorities, the one that you should focus on the most. And then the way forward, it means you should be able to like remove, let's say, some obstacles that might be affecting the priority at that moment. You should be able to know which one you should focus on, which one you should exclude, and what are the things that you need to include to make your work uh, successfully. So going forward, you should have a long-term goal as a virtual assistant. Oh, this is where I want to specialize. It's not a must that you specialize now, but with time, you should be able to evolve with continuous practice. You'll be better. You should know where you want to focus or channel your energy, and the one that you know that you'll be able to excel successfully. Another thing as a virtual assistant is you need to identify your strengths. No, you need to identify your strengths. Not everybody in the field in the field, you can't be Mr. Know All. Should know what gives like the motivation for you. Oh, this and this are what gives me the strength. These are what keeps me going. This is what I possess that will make me a better person, and this is what you have to be looking out for, so that in the long run you will not give up along the line. You should identify your strengths. Is it the communication? Is it the digital tools? Is it the latest one? Are you facing challenges using the advanced technologies? You should know your strengths and weakness as well, so that you know how to approach them. So these are the little things that although there are more than this, but you have to focus on this very well, very 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 important. And also you need to also let me see, know the era, the transformation. How does virtual assistance come about? Virtual assistant has been in existence for a while now. Let's say 1950s, or sorry, 1900s, or in fact as far back as 1800s. So but not until, let's say, 1990s, late mid 1990s, like 1996, when the people tried uh, to change it from all this secretary job or clerk work to virtual assistant, which implies a remote job. And as far back as 2010, it has been upgraded to, you can do all this Zoom meeting, all this cloud computing as a virtual assistant. So these are the kind of transformation that has occurred. So as a virtual assistant, you should know where you are coming from and where you are heading to. Thank you. Thank you very much.